Missouri is a Midwestern state, by geography, but this motherfucker identifies as trans-southern.
Yeah. We can't talk about St. Louis food without talking about Chinaman.
Yeah, it's called that Chinaman, nigga.
Eastside money, gang, 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 gang.
St. Louis women do not play no games.
They don't. I'm gonna put it out there in the universe. A collab with Nelly and Sexy Red.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Briggs, please come to the office. Thank you.
Everybody, greetings and welcome to a special edition of the Cuban Cigar Crisis. This is 314 Day, baby. Your boy, Big Bang, Louis S. Black, BHB, the Country Club Poppy. We are the Cuban Cigar Crisis, where the content writes itself. Gentlemen,
no AI.
That's right, no AI, baby. It's all human, all business over here. Celebrating 314 Day. All three of us born and raised out of St. Louis, Missouri, the greatest city.
I'm from the Lou, and I'm proud.
That's right. That's what it's all about, guys. It's 314 Day. We put this out there, and gentlemen, we can go for hours and hours about our great city of ours. But what are some of the things about our city that has stuck out to you the most living here? I know, Black, you're in Texas right now, but of course this will always be your home. And then BHB, you and I, we pretty much been here our whole lives, and we pretty much been up and down this whole damn city. So we can go toe to toe. We can go blow by blow on how we can get
the good, bad, and hella ugly.
Yes, the good, the bad, and the hella ugly about our city. St. Louis has a unique culture that is unlike anything else you'll see in America. Just a simple fact from the way we dress, from the way we talk, the way our slang, the way just everything. I mean, just our dialect.
I love our dialect. I love the way that we be on some shit like, man, you know what, man, you got me fucked up, man.
Yeah. That's pretty much how we've always been. It ain't always gonna be off some her and der, like Nelly or Chingy or any of that.
Man, look, Missouri is a Midwestern state, by geography, but this motherfucker identifies as trans-southern.
Trans-southern.
Work that down, BHB. You said trans-southern, break it
down. This nigga came up with a whole new word, trans-southern. I guess it makes kind of sense since we are considered more South than Midwest.
Or the gateway city, man.
That's right.
We literally are the middle of the motherfucking map.
Yes.
Because it's the Interstate 55 corridor. It connects Chicago, Springfield, Southern Illinois, East St. Louis, the Great STL, all the way down to Southeast Missouri, Cape Girardeau and them. Then you go to Arkansas, you go to Blytheville, Thugtown. Then you go past down to Memphis and everything, West Memphis to Memphis and everything. Then take it down to Jackson. Then to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, where Black and Spring Break finna be held at, and New Orleans, or kind of like the end of it. It goes a little further past New Orleans, but those are the major hubs that Interstate 55 connects. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the I-55 boys, the Interstate 55 boys on the south side, man. Free jizzle bucks, free little half. Hey, I'm gonna say freedom, bro, because neither one of them niggas ain't did shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing about St. Louis,
from the north side.
One thing about St. Louis that makes people feel like we Southern is, even though we are truly the Midwest, what it is a lot of times your grandmama and your granddaddy are from the South anyways.
Nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
average
from the
St.
Mississippi
Louis
Delta.
nigga. But like, nigga, where your grandmama from? Where your granddaddy from? And 9 times
Greenville,
out of
Mississippi,
10,
bro.
your grandmama, yeah, thank you. Your grandmama and your granddaddy from the South. Shouts out,
nigga.
shouts out real quick. Rest in peace to my grandparents because they both dead. My
Yes.
grandmama is from
Right.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
The Gulf Coast.
And my granddaddy is from Augusta, Georgia. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Where your grandmama and them from?
On my pop side, or from Greenville, Mississippi. Now, grandparents on my mom's side, Vivian, rest her soul, is from Missouri. But my grandpa, he like got ties to. He got like ties to New York and everything. Yeah, he got ties like to like old New York and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I know my dad's side was mainly in the South, but it's kind of been up in the air about the exact origin of where exactly he's from. Might be from Arkansas, might be, stuff like that. But, all I know is his people's from the South. I know we have a lot of roots in the South as well, our family lineage, but mostly it's based here in Missouri. So yeah, we have Southern roots, that's for sure.
Yeah, Southern roots, and a lot of us are Southern taught.
Yeah.
Because like the first time I heard somebody say yes, ma'am, I swear to God, it was from my big cousin who came from Greenville. Was addressing my grandma like yes, ma'am. Yep. And the tone he said it was like the draw was just like so unique and everything, like something I ain't never heard before, bro. I swear to God. Like that was my first connection to like hearing Southern draw and everything. Way before I started listening to 3-6 Mafia, Outkast, and all that. You hear me?
Right. ATL, yeah.
Saying man, stuff like that. That's the herb, bro. I bullshit you now. My uncle, king of man, he said man more than motherfucking Terrence Howard, nigga. He said man more than Terrence Howard, nigga. Well, what is that, Mike? Hey, homeboy, what is that, Mike?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And guess what? One thing I say about St. Louis is shouts out to the hockey team. Yeah, and because guess what? The Blues, a part of the Blues was in St. Louis, man.
Of course.
Hey, the blues is all right.
That's
the
right.
The blues is all right.
Yep.
That's right. A lot of blues roots are from St. Louis as well. Now, we can't go down the list of all the people that has paved the way for us as far as that goes.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, of course. Miles Davis. A lot of different acts. Oliver Sane. A lot of these different artists that has paved the way when it comes to the blues here. Like I said, it's just so unique, because you think about the blues, you think about Memphis, you think about all these other different southern states. But I believe St. Louis has a unique blues feel here too. It ain't just
all through the Southeast, blues music was prevalent. And yeah, even here in St. Louis, they even had St. Louis blues. They even had Chicago style blues at a point in time. Yep,
I can believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
It was that whole Great Migration thing. People from the South coming up north and all that. You saw the movie like what? Cadillac Records?
Yeah.
They're like, hey man, you saw a motherfucking you saw a dude playing that harmonica in the street, like, hey man, I might want to hear that country ass shit. I swear. You know how people say God's up in the country right there demonizing something like, yo, why would y'all do that? Why are y'all denying y'all Southern heritage and everything? Y'all know y'all byproduct of this fucking Great Migration shit. Anybody up the 55 corridor is. For real.
Yeah. They want to try to make it seem like they're better than just being deep south. It's like you're not really you're still in the Midwest, but you still got the southern roots. Like where y'all say car, you say car.
You say car.
And you don't say
that's more like up in Chicago and everything.
That's what I'm saying. Up in Chicago.
Chicago says that a lot. We say core.
Yeah, we say
core. They say car. I say more like car. I say car.
You say car.
I'm in the car.
I mean, anytime I say it, it sounds like I come from New York. So in any event, what was you gonna say, Black?
One thing that I love, man, is we got that motherfucking arch.
Oh yes, the arch is our symbol.
Lovely sight to look at.
It has been our symbol since the late '60s. I mean, I still remember. I wouldn't say I would remember because hell, I was born in '86. But in any event, I've been, I know about the history of the arch. I've never actually been inside the arch. Never been, at least not to the top of the arch yet. So
I've been inside that motherfucker, bro. I was born in 1982, and I think it was like maybe 86 or 87, ironically. Shit, as a field trip, they fucked around and made our asses go inside of the arch. So we an elementary school class. I was probably in the first grade or second grade or something. We had to go all the way up the steps, and we got all the way to the middle of that motherfucker. And then, if people don't notice, people that are watching, inside of the arch is some little windows. And when we got inside of the middle of the arch, we was able to look at the whole downtown city. The skyscraper. And we was looking at this shit, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this shit is dope. And then once we got done looking at it, we had to go right back down the goddamn steps.
Yeah.
And below the arch is actually a whole St. Louis museum. And it's actually like a basement. So beneath the arch is actually a museum that breaks down the whole St. Louis history. Shit is dope, bro.
Oh yeah. I actually been inside that museum. Like I said, I haven't been up to the top of the arch myself.
I've been to both myself.
Yeah.
I basically, Black said everything I wanted to say about that. Being inside that arch. I will say that the whole 9 actually shot a video in that motherfucker too. It was basically from the whole 9 first album. Basically where it was both rocking orange and everything. I was in Bishop Healy. I was in 8th grade in Bishop Healy when this motherfucker dropped, bro. It was a classic. It's been considered a classic amongst all, a lot of OG SCLians. Me and up in the bracket. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of which, man, let's talk about the damn artists that we had come out this motherfucker, man. Like Rucker Puff, aka Zeus Rebel.
Right.
Shout out to Zeus Rebel.
Shout out to Ruck, man.
I know. I know.
Oh man, that was
I know.
Best song right there.
Yeah, and BHB, speak on real quick, because we're gonna talk about some St. Louis artists, but let's talk about them real quick, man. You've actually made some beats for them, bro.
Yep. A song called My Swag.
Rocker, puffer, rocker, you can check my swagger. Always been the real deal, never been the knacker.
Then we did a song. Then did a song with him called Stop Jocking My Swag.
Yeah, we ain't feeling you, quit stun. Me no harm, but you ain't shit. And Rocker Puff, what they bumping.
I made This Is Rams Nation.
This is Rams Nation. This is Rams Nation.
It was supposed to be a song for the St. Louis Rams, but it's like now, or at least I just think, I don't know about Zeus. He probably still fuck with it, but me personally, I think it's just all for naught, because it's like we made a song for that team, and now they're not even in St. Louis anymore. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's almost seemed like it's a wasted song.
I wanted Zeus to get on his mug because it was my idea. This is Rams Nation was my idea. I just knew Zeus was the main to carry that motherfucker. That's the producer's job. They need to find an artist they know is gonna, wing this motherfucker, carry this motherfucker. And Zeus did that. Zeus got the fucking Lord Bob. Man, look, he known in Nebraska. He known in Iowa. He known in the Dakotas. Right. All through the Midwest. He's truly a Midwest god. And he has performed in LA, and he has performed in NY. He's performed in Atlanta. Man, look, man, just slowly grind. He taking the scenic route, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we all gonna we all taking the scenic route to this shit.
I met Rucker Puff, and I'm gonna still just call him Rucker Puff, even though he's Zeus Rebel Waters, but to me, he's Rucker Puff. And I met Rucker Puff back in 2002. Me and him kind of had like the same manager in a sense. And he's just a real cool ass dude. And he actually, in 2003, when I made the CBA, Corners, Blocks, and Alleys, shouts out to Artillery, Trey Law, and Key, and your boy Butch. He actually reached out to me and he's like, yo, man, I'm doing a show out here damn near by the St. Louis Knights during the middle of the day, and I need y'all niggas to come through and do y'all shit. And me and him sat down and he really had a plan like, yo, your group, my group, the Supreme Team, and everybody, let's all get together in this like really, make like a big ass conglomerate. And I was like, you know what, I'm with it. And shit was cool. So nothing bad to say about the dude, you know what I'm saying? Much love to him. And I was like, yo, let's get this shit popping. So, and it's been a few times where he did a show and would actually have me come through and perform. I forgot where it was at, but it was like around like the upper part of St. Louis. And when he did his thing, he fucked around and had me open up for him. So, man, much love to Rucker Puff, man. He's still doing his damn thing. Much love to him and his daughters. I like the fact that as a grown-ass man, that dude has so many daughters and he's really holding it down for them, man. You hear me?
Yeah,
Solid, brother.
He's pretty much like, he's a family man. I mean, I've been seeing all the things that he's been doing with the books, trying to get people reading more, everything like that. Yep, and he's definitely made a positive impact in our community, man. I mean, I ain't know much about Rucker Puff, honestly, until I met up with you guys, especially, and all you guys have done with Ruck. But, I can honestly say that, through his music and through y'all experiences, Zeus is a solid brother, man. It would be great to be able to, give him an interview one day, and we can be able to just go ahead and rock this thing going out. So
if you're watching this show, bro, just realize that we do want to do an interview with you where we can go ahead and we can all interview you and we can let you tell your story.
Exactly.
Rucker.
Shout to you, Zeus.
Like, because I used to kind of compete with him on a friendly level. Like, okay, you trying to do your thing and you trying to put on for the city. I'm doing my thing as Louis S. Black as a rapper, and I'm trying to put on for the city. But I was like, to me, he came across as like more of the wild ass motherfucker. And I was like more of like the smooth motherfucker, you dig?
When it comes to St. Louis hip hop, the scene goes deep. It ain't just Nelly, it ain't just Ruck. What you know about, we got artists that came from here that really, made their presence felt on the national hip hop level. What you know about Silk Smooth, Trip with a Big, you know what I'm saying?
That shit was playing when I was in elementary school, bro.
Man, that song was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, dang, this comes from St. Louis? What you know about Domino? That's right, Domino is here from St. Louis. Sweet
Domino is actually from St. Louis.
Ghetto Jam, all that shit.
The Ghetto Jam.
It's speculation that he might be from the east side, though.
Oh, he might be from the east side. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's still a part of St. Louis.
I mean, yeah, it's all great at STL shit. We different worlds, but we just much like we are part.
We still part of the same, even though we on opposite sides of the river, it's still part of the greater STL metropolitan area.
While we talking about this 314 day, and guess what? We talking about the East Side for 2 seconds. I will give a shout out to the East Side, because guess what? East Side chicks got some of the best pussy, bro.
Nigga.
That shit be snapping. Them
Nigga,
Eastside
that's
hoes,
something you ain't got to
they
motherfucking
be
tell me twice.
them Eastside hoes is crazy as a motherfucker, but I'm telling
Nigga.
you, they got that snap. They got
Nigga,
that
shout out to the
snap.
618. 618. I remember that old nigga money with the motherfucking Arab dude. Nigga money, gang, gang, gang. Remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, I be working on the east side. I be like, east side money, gang, 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 gang.
Money, gang, 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 nigga, money, nigga.
Hey, east side money, making money.
Fuck bitch again, nigga.
Take your bitch
And
from a
listen,
nigga.
Nigga, money, hey.
East side money, 618.
and we have to
East side
realize something.
money.
As a St. Louis nigga, if you want to go to the strip club, you gotta go and you gotta cross that bridge, cuz.
Right.
And you gotta take your ass
No.
straight to Brooklyn because Centerville ain't no more, bro.
Oh, what happened?
The Hokia Heights annexed they motherfucking ass, and now they can't. And now that stripper shit is outlawed over there.
What?
That roundabout where PTs used to be, done.
Damn.
What
That's
about the
Christian
bottom
land
block?
now.
Yeah, Bob.
That's Christian land now. You better be talking about fucking opening up a fucking church or a mosque or a goddamn place of worship over there. Something, because goddamn it, it ain't gonna be no sinning up in. Yeah. PT gone, Devil Daughter gone, Onyx gone. They all in Brooklyn now.
Oh man.
It's just fuck ton of strip clubs now competing with each other. Hey nigga, you remember when I had two in the paint Wednesday with that one bitch? I was throwing ones on nigga.
I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dang, you remember that shit?
I remember.
I had two in the paint, one in the stank on the bitch, just feeling on the bitch.
Two in the paint. This nigga said two in the paint, one in the stank.
Two in the paint.
Nigga. See that? Yeah, two in the paint, one in the stank, baby.
Two in the
I
paint,
even
one in
made
the
East
stank.
Side boy. East Side? Hey.
Man, y'all
East
wow.
Siders, come out and play. East Siders, come out and play. Oz has officially become a motherfucking war zone.
What the
And
hell?
I'm thinking I do want to go out on 314 days, but the Oz,
I mean,
I
he in
don't
there so tough. And the eyes between eyes and pops up in Saw Jack.
Oh. The Oz was the shit. Dang. Let's talk to the viewers about when me and you went to the Oz for that one time when it was actually me and you going out, hanging out for the Mardi Gras out there in Soulard. Let's tell them about when me and you went to
I'm going
Mardi
to
Gras.
into a tale about how
Same.
somebody brought a fucking blick into the club and shot the motherfucker up.
What? Man, that's insane. There's always something going on over there in the East Side, but yes, black. This nigga wildin', man. But yeah, let me just tell y'all. Let me just encapsulate everything. Now with Oz, this is back when we was just going on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Me, Black. At this particular time, we pretty much went on the Metro Link. This was after.
And what year was that again?
This was back in like 2011.
It was 2012.
It was 2012. Okay, 2012.
Me and you, we link up, and you had already got a whole bunch of beads.
We ended up having to get some girls showing they stuff, in order to try to get those beads and tonguing each other and all that. Man, you just have to be there, guys. You just have to believe us.
But fuck how they do this shit right now, though, bro. Because why the fuck was the fucking 7th Street exit and the Grand Boys Avenue exit closed off?
Say what?
Blocked off by cops?
Well, I mean, so this happened recently, B?
Yes, this past Mardi Gras, that does fucking happen. I have a whole fucking problem with that. And Slim Pitties, that's SLMPD. Yeah, I got a new name for those motherfuckers. The Slim Pitty. Closed off the 7th Street and Gravois exits, knowing that's where most of the traffic can go at. Why would you do that? To me, that's just counterintuitive. It's more counterintuitive than it is preventing crime. Just like that dumb shit y'all was doing in fucking with the old Fallon Park shit. Putting fucking barricades in there and shit. Them, like this shit, like the motherfucker was corralling that park. New nigga shit, nigga shit. I saw niggas out there in O'Fallon Park with choppers and yappers, whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop.
See,
And it is what it is.
So
you know, I didn't do anything to them. I was just trying to look for the hoes.
It's like night and day between how it was back then and how it was and how it is now. But the thing is, when me and Black was doing our thing in 2012, we pretty much just had a good old time. You know,
remember that? Hey, Dave, remember me and you was walking down the strip and that one white bitch kissed me in the mouth?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, when me and you got back on the train and you gave them hoes some beads and the bitches got to kiss each other. And he said, you got to work with these beads. And the bitches got to kissing each other.
Yeah, I pretty much just said, hey, y'all know what to do. Yeah, it was wild.
Remember that little baddie that I ran up on? I ran up on a bad chick, right? And she was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's not go through the semantics. She was like, pull your phone out and take my number down. My number is so-and-so and so-and-so, yada, yada, yada. She was like, it's Saturday. She was like, make sure that you call me by Monday. Man, I wound up smashing that broad name. Mardi Gras in St. Louis was successful on 3 different levels for your boy.
But the way that the Slim Pitties fucking organized, you know, it blocked off the 7th Street exit and the Gravois exit was utter bullshit. There was no need for that. It was uncalled for.
I just stopped caring about going to Mardi Gras after a while, man. It just wasn't like it used to be, and it just...
Oh, because it was white folk and black folk and all kind of folk fighting down there. It was aliens fighting down there, nigga.
That's why
I ain't got that many resources, but I need to go and go over the mountains or some goddamn shit.
Let's go ahead and flip it around a little bit. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is when it comes to St. Louis hip hop, let's give some props to the main motherfucker, Nelly, bro.
Of course.
Nelly made it cool to
Bro,
where that red she got on, hear me? Nelly put on for the town.
Standpoint.
Yes, he had.
And let's give Nelly his roses while he can still smell them, man.
Oh.
Nelly put on for the town.
I mean, he's in the middle, he and Ashanti, I should say, they're in the middle of doing their reality show right now, and they're about to open up the dirty bowling alley right there on New Halls Ferry, you know, right? So that's gonna be some dope stuff. And, you know, he always has his Nelly black and white balls here. You know, it's just, you know, Nelly has done a lot for this city. And the simple fact is a lot of people want to cancel Nelly out because he dared to make money during President Trump's inauguration ball. But it's like, you're not going to get us to cancel Nelly just because he's an artist. And artists don't, and you know, that can't show no allegiance when it comes to this political stuff.
Nelly was just trying to get a check. He was just trying to get a check when he did that shit, man.
Yeah, that's it. It ain't showing no political allegiances to Trump or anybody else.
We have to give a shout out to the Saint Lunatics.
Definitely the Saint Lunatics. Mercury, T1, Slow Down, City Spud, and Ali. We can count him too. The whole crew.
Yeah, as a whole.
Hey, Nelly, we acknowledge you too. Hey, we claim you. We claim you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I've been knowing about them since the Give Me What You Got days when it was still on local radio here.
I'm gonna put it out there in the universe, mostly for the St. Louis region. A collab with Nelly And Sexy Red.
Oh my goodness.
A collab with Nelly and Sexy Red.
You imagine. One of the hottest artists out right now and representing for St. Louis. Definitely also want to give a shout out to Metro Boomin too, because he's been having a stellar career so far. You know, producing all sorts of hit records.
BHB, me and you are some producers, so we got to give some love to a fellow producer from the town.
Right. Shout out to Metro, man.
Boom. If your Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
And blessings to this brother, man. He's been through a lot. We gotta acknowledge that this nigga's been through a lot, man. He's been through a lot of fucking trials and tribulations over these past 5 years? Since COVID, goddammit. I'll probably say since 2019, man. He's been through a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the shit with his mama, you know, and all that. And believe it or not, Metro Boomin basically helped kick off the beef with Kendrick and Drake. Metro Boomin basically set everything off by doing that sample, Everlasting Bass, boom doo 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 doo. And then Future was on there just swagging it. And then Kendrick came out the middle of nowhere. And what set the whole beef off was he said, motherfucker, Big Three, nigga, it's just Big Nicky.
Facts. And Drake got in his feelings over that shit. Yeah, that boy.
One of the biggest rap beats in history. One of the biggest of all time. And Metro Boomin definitely had a role to play in that for sure.
Because guess what they could have did, y'all? They could have cut Kendrick's verse off. They could have been like, oh, Kendrick, you being messy. We just gonna cut you off of the song. Nope, they let that shit roll. You know what happened, y'all? What happened was what I said was gonna happen. I said Kendrick is gonna do They Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. I was like, if he does this, the shit is over, and he did it. The most epic part was when the whole crowd said, and it's not A minor.
A minor, yes.
And you got Serena Williams trip walking. I said, oh my God. I said, this is a wrap.
It was over.
Get to back to 314 day. Hey, BSB, can you show us that emos, man?
Yeah.
That square beyond comparison.
So check it out, guys.
I thought y'all never had.
We talk about.
Nigga, I thought y'all would never had.
When we talk about St. Louis, there are many different things about our city. The one thing you better know is that we love our Emo's pizza. See, out-of-towners can be able to say, oh, it's nothing more than just some square pizza. It's just some flat pizza. This is our pizza, guys. This is one of the most famous, well-known, world-famous pizzas, Emo's Pizza. So that's what I'm saying. You can't talk about St. Louis without talking.
I passed 75% of it, but you see how the meat lover pizza is? Tell them that you want triple the toppings on the meat lovers pizza, and you tell them you want triple the cheese too.
Emo's is a tradition. I mean, we definitely like our toasted ravioli. We like our gooey butter cake. We like a lot of these different St. Louis food traditions. Of course, we can't talk about St.Louis food without talking about Chinese food, or as we like to call it, the Chinaman.
Yeah, it's called that Chinaman, nigga.
That's
Get
right.
that motherfucking shrimp lo mein. That
Well, I'm gonna censor your ass.
What you know about having some good old special fried rice, either straight out.
Hey man, don't get us fucked up by trying to talk about that China talk, nigga.
Fellas, what will you guys consider the best Chinaman in St. Louis? Would it still be?
I forgot the name of the spot, but it's like it's right across the street from where the Northwest Plaza used to be. And it's like right next to the Home Depot. And basically get your ass on 70, whether you're going 70 north or going 70 east or 70 west. Get your ass off on Lindbergh, and right next to that Home Depot, go up in that motherfucker. That motherfucker used to be hidden for about damn near like about $7 to $8. And I swear, it would take you like damn near 2 nights to finish that motherfucker, man. Beef lo mein, shrimp lo mein, with a motherfucking vest soda. Take your punk ass there.
Yeah, vest soda. Can't forget about the vest soda, especially I like the orange soda on some kale shit. John's, man. John's is a most popular spot, probably one of the most popular spots in all of North County.
Oh, John's is not North County, sir.
It's not North County.
No, that's
City?
south. It's directly south of Goodfellow.
Okay, so
Everything north of Goodfellow is Jennings.
Okay, so
Don't believe the lie that the county begins on Riverview Boulevard. It does not.
Well,
I just want to inform the public that the county begins north of Goodfellow Boulevard. Understood? That's where the municipality of Jennings lies.
Okay, since we want to go there, Chief, let's talk about the Delmar Divide. How everything north of Delmar and the south of Delmar separates each other. Break that down.
Boy, go down Hampton Ave, you'll see that fucking y'all see that disparity clearly like that.
Oh yeah.
Go down Hampton Ave, you'll swear you fucking went to a different fucking city.
Yes, just going down from Kings Highway, from North Kings Highway, going all the way to South Kings Highway. You would have sworn you been in 2 completely different towns. You did?
Yes.
You know, especially up in Central West End. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, the houses just started getting nicer now. Oh, we got all these hospitals out here. We got Forest Park.
The most unique thing that North St. Louis City, not North St. Louis County, does not have is a quick trip.
Oh, what? So North City does not have a quick trip, BHB? That's what you're saying? How is it even possible?
The only quick trips you're going to find north in the metropolitan area or in the county. I just wanted to point that out.
Not lying. If you want to go to a quick trip, if you're going to catch a quick trip, it will be in North County. It will not be in North City.
Yes, you will have to either go on the south side or South County.
So let's go ahead and break it down for the out of towners, the differences between the city and the county and why both of them are just so different from each other, where it doesn't seem like there's really no union there between the city and county. Break it down for the people, y'all.
Okay, well, if we have any any viewers from Chicago or anybody from New York, LA, or Houston listening, we would have this thing, what we call the city limits, the St. Louis City. And then outside the St. Louis City, we would have the suburbs. Mm-hmm. But instead of calling it the suburb, we would call it the county, because it's St. Louis County. You know, St. Louis City seceded from St. Louis County back in the day over some messy SHIT going on between St. Louis City and St. Louis County. That's why they wanted to secede. What I researched rather made sense to me.
And I can tell you this from, as a guy that's been all around this great city of ours, there's a huge difference in the way county acts from the way city acts. They just can't seem to agree on a lot of stuff, but that's what makes it all unique.
And then I want to throw this out there. If we have any listeners from Baltimore, Maryland, aka Baltimore, Maryland, they'll know what I'm talking about when they say city and county, because, St. Louis basically copied Baltimore's playbook. I fucking Wikipedia this shit. St. Louis copied Baltimore's playbook, and the shit slowly but surely went to motherfucking north. Baltimore is a coastal city. They can get goods by sea. We have a river. It's going to take long for goods to get processed up a fucking river.
Yeah.
And it is for goods to get processed by sea. That's one of the main reasons why St. Louis declined as a city.
Yeah.
Why we was damn near the biggest city in America at one point, to falling off the just now to fucking under 300K, citizens of this city. Like I said, St. Louis City and St. Louis County. St. Louis County is basically the suburbs, the outskirts. It used to be people in the county were just, bougie with, budding vibes, bud cool person vibes. Especially people from Hazelwood, they was real jiggy, just fucking with the overall scope of music, rap and everything. All that, just vibing with you and all that back in them times. It was just all about fucking vibing and rebelling at the same time. This shit, we was fucking illegal still back in the day. We motherfuckers was smoking like a motherfucker. We was smoking like we was from California out that bitch. Risking it every day, goddammit.
Wow, man.
Why is it that niggas can't kick it in West County?
Why niggas can't kick in the West County? Oh shit, goddamn. West County is West County is a very affluent region.
I can attest to that, but no. I disagree with that whole thing about niggas can't kick in West County.
Yes.
I cannot.
You have to have money to be living out in West County.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You have to be working for Charles Schwab like this. You have to be
like that's a shot.
You have to be the CEO. You have to be the CEO of Express Scripts.
Okay, yes, I can attest that you do have to have some sort of affluence in order to even stay out there. Cause I be going through doing DoorDash, I be going through all these different neighborhoods, and I be thinking, I know I can't live there. I know I can get like 6 figures a year or under a millionaire. I've been out to West County. I've been out to South County. I've been out to, all different parts of the city.
South County's starting to get a little nasty.
Yeah, I mean, South County is kind of, I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much because I've known some people from the South Side. I mean, I would never say the South Side is as nasty as North County, but it ain't. It all depends on where you live.
Hey, tell me about St. Charles though.
I'll tell you about St. Charles. St. Charles is, man, it's a humdinger for sure.
Half maggot sanctuary, half progressive liberal American sanctuary. Half and half.
Yeah, it's a half.
But I know one thing: the jobs out there, racist as a motherfucker. Trust me. In suburban America, it's fine. It's probably houses out there that cost more than houses in St. Louis County, in West County.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like out there in town, the country, and Huntley and shit.
Right there, right there in St. Peter's, O'Fallon, pretty much. Yeah, all those different Lake St. Louis. Just all those different. The further out 70 you go.
Yeah,
that's where you.
Hey, O'Fallon damn near a city now.
Yes, it
O'Fallon,
is.
Missouri.
It's all these different parts of St. Charles, St. Peter, and also Wentzville. And I can attest to what you're saying, B. It just seems like whenever you try to get a job out there, there tends to be some discrimination. When it comes to a lot of different. Again, but it really just all depends on who your employer is. There's some good stuff about St. Charles that I can be able to put up.
It is
with. The St. Louis city and county and pretty much like that. It ain't just about one part of the city. It's a whole metropolis. When it comes to St. Louis.
I would just say avoid Franklin and Jefferson County. Avoid them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, basically, if we go to the left, you're going out there to St. Charles and damn near. If you go to the right, you're going out there to damn near the east side. You hear me?
Right.
This is a whole metropolis. And while we're talking about the whole metropolis, let's talk about something, the elephant in the room. Let's talk about these hoes. Let's talk about these hoes. Man, let's talk about St. Louis women. St. Louis women are so fine.
Hey,
St.
shout out to
Louis
Lord
women
Jamar,
are so
man.
fine
That nigga
and so beautiful and so freaky. You hear me? St. Louis women do not play no games.
They don't.
They don't play no games. Hey, if they trying to fuck, they trying to fuck.
And if they ain't.
You ain't necessarily got to go on a whole date and take them to Roof Chris.
No.
Or if they trying to get down, man, they come straight to the crib.
Right.
They come to the crib and they bust it down. Next thing you know, that's your girlfriend. St. Louis chicks will tell you, if you hit this 3 times, we go together.
Yeah, I've heard that many times before.
You break their bed, they'll get pissed off at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Better bring it in the bedroom too.
You say you break their bed, they get pissed clean the fuck off at you for this shit.
Good thing is though, St. Louis women are honest. If she says that she's on the shot, the Home Depot shot in the arm, or if she got the IUD, they're actually honest. St. Louis women are honest.
That's not gal talent soul, nigga, on my life, nigga. Hey, man, when I tell you, I one time up there, boy.
St. Louis women are some very freaky, honest. How do I say this? St. Louis women are some very freaky, honest women. You hear me? Don't play with them though, because if they feel like they're being played or betrayed, they will get on your ass.
She ain't a real freak unless she passed following criteria. Does she kiss you on the lips during sex? Does she kiss you on the lips before sex, my nigga?
Yes.
Is she touchy and feely? You know, before and man. Like, because I like women that, you know, actually do all that lovey-dovey shit before we even motherfucking take the clothes off. I want to see how we gonna vibe and shit. Is it the vibe and shit where you just caress on me, I caress on you, you know what I'm saying? We just all in each other's face. And you know what I'm saying? We kids, because that shit's gonna turn me on.
That's how St. Louis chicks get down.
There's a but, my nigga. There's some women that all they just want to do is they want to do all that minus the touchy feely, the kissy. When you're fucking them and you reaching for a kiss and shit, they fucking turn their head like, for what? You turn your head for? I can't kiss you on the lips.
That's called hooker sex.
Yeah.
That's hooker shit.
Yeah, they let you know they don't catch no feelings over here. Just go ahead and do what you do.
Hey, man, it ain't about catching feelings, bro. I just want to motherfucking enjoy the shit. I don't give a fuck about catching no feelings. The kissing is what's gonna make you nut. My life, the way you kiss me when we're playing. Like, damn, y'all play the kissing game no more. What's gonna happen is it's gonna all boil down to that fucking Demolition Man shit. You know when fucking John Spartan tried to reach for a kiss for Officer, whatever her name was, Sandra Bullock's leg, when he tried to kiss Sandra Bullock, and Sandra Bullock just looked at this dude like, you creep ass nigga, what the fuck you doing? Fuck about my shit. Well, exactly what she said was, John, what are you doing? And John said, I'm breaking the law. Then she replies, you are a savage creature, John. Get out. And point right when his ass right out that exit.
Let's give a rest in peace to some of our fallen soldiers.
Turn it up a little bit in my ear.
You gotta send it, pack your 4-5. haters like to mug me when I roll by. Maybe it's because I live that good life. I love it when y'all hate me, but you get broken up trying to play me. Catch me in your hood with 2 380s. I'm dressed in black at midnight so you can't see. I'm dangerous like rabies, and I mix my water with that Mary J. weed. Over Hennessy and Rollers got me crazy. So if the police get on me, they gotta chase me. My life is like a whirlwind. I'm just caught in the middle while watch the world spin. Too many shots in the head, so got me early. I'm riding dirty and I'm ready to
Gonna give some flowers to a few St. Louis rappers while they're still here. Which is let's give our flowers to Chingy while he's still here.
Give
Shout out to the whole 9.
The whole 9. That's right. Daquan.
Payback.
Give a shout out to the Bangers. Give a shout out to Shorty the Prince. Let's give a shout out to Ebony Eyes.
Definitely.
Let's give a shout out to Prince E.
J Nix.
Started off as J Nix.
Definitely.
Oh man.
He's his own right there.
Give a shout out to Tef Poe. Let's give a shout out to
Tef Poe, definitely.
Give a shout out to
Van Foot playing all that, you know.
This is my homeboy, man. Coco Severe, I think.
Yes.
The one with the mob out.
Mob out. Shout out to the Bill.
Right.
Yeah, what's his name? The one that did the mob out.
Yeah.
Coco.
That's right.
Coco, yeah.
Shout out to Family Affair. Shout out to Night Owl.
Right.
Shout out to I mean all these different artists, man. There's too many of them to list. Hell, we can even shout out Akon since he was technically from here too.
Jibs.
Of course, Jibs. I said Jibs.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Low. But once again, shout out Sexy Red. Shout out Metro Boomin, because those are the 2 hottest.
Shout out to Big Boss Bet. Shout out to Blake Boss
Bet. Yep. We got to shout out the Midwest Avengers.
Shameless plug. We have to shout out Louis S. Black.
Of course, we got to shout yourself out.
I'll shout myself out too.
Yeah, and shout out to PhD. Yeah,
and y'all be on the lookout for the brand new double album, which is called Live for Something or Die for Nothing. Side A and Side B. One side hip hop, one side R&B. Be on the lookout for that shit. I'm happy to announce y'all that this is literally going to be my 12th album.
All right, 12 albums in, bruh.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be all beats on both sides, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All beats, a few little songs here and there. You know, on the R&B side, you're gonna get some songs from my group Royal Flush and my group LWS, which stands for Ladies with Soul.
Okay.
And y'all be on the lookout for one of my albums that's out there called Money Never Sleeps, which actually has a beat from BHB called Crazy Karate Kick Kings. Shouts out to BHB for helping me out with that beat. I said, yo, let's go ahead and take that Karate Kid shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga BHB said, fuck it, I'm gonna do some old Dipset Heatmaker shit.
For real. Yeah.
Yes, definitely gotta watch out for that album. It's gonna drop very soon, so be on the lookout for that, y'all. Be Louis S. Black coming at you with brand new music.
And also be looking out for the Ice Cold comic book. The Ice Cold comic book is coming.
Tell us how that whole concept came about.
I wanted a black dude to be a ninja, but I've also always had a thing for Sub-Zero.
For Mortal
Kombat days. I like the fact that you can just freeze somebody or put ice on somebody. I like being cold because I'm a hot-blooded person. So I put it together and I was like, man, this is raw as shit. And I feel like as a community, we need to have more black superheroes.
We do.
Something that these black kids can look up to. When I was coming up in the 80s, I was forced to just look at white men. I was forced to look up to Batman. I was forced to look up to Superman. I was forced to look at the Flash. And I just want these new kids, I want them to be able to look up to a black dude.
It can't just be Black
That's the
Panther.
reason why Black Panther sold so many copies and so many tickets, because these kids at that time was like, yo, we get to see a black dude be a superhero in the Marvel universe. So that's why Ice Cold is going to represent, number one, for the black people, and number two, Ice Cold is represented for St. Louis. On 314 Day, I will be dropping a song called 314 Day Anthem, and also a song called Gateway City Soul. So it's going to be 2 songs coming out on 314 Day from your boy, Louis S. Black. And BHB, I want you to drop a beat for 314 Day so that they can see how you're getting down, man. Your beats are fantastic, bro.
I'm trying to improve on my craft, trying to improve on my health, even though I'm doing a little bit of lightweight drinking. It's just for tonight.
We can't go over the whole history of St. Louis in just one video, but just believe we might end up making this a tradition 314 Day. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your 314 Day. If you represent the Lou, represent it proudly, represent it loudly, because we love our city. Ain't nothing gonna change that, no matter how bad things seem to get here. With all the corruption going on in our local government right now, we're end up gonna get a new mayor in a minute. But the bottom line is we're gonna have love for our city, because this is the city that made us. This is the city that raised us. This will always be the town. This will always be the home.
I'm representing from literally the bottom of the map. Even though I'm out here in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri is where I was born and raised. Even though I'm in the 214, at the end of the day, I represent the 314.
That's right, baby. And that's the best way to end it. That's been our 314 Day episode of the Cuban Cigar Crisis. Make sure you follow Cuban Cigar Crisis TV on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow VHB_STL everywhere. Follow at Louis S. Black everywhere. Follow me at Real Big Dane 314 on Instagram, TikTok, and X. So, ladies and gentlemen, we always gonna represent this city. And until the next video, for Louis S. Black and BHB, I'm Big Dane. We're the Cuban Cigar Crisis, and we are OUT. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.